Hello heroes, Kolz here. Today I'm going to be walking you through my journey through Nightmare, stage 202. And this was a nightmare. I woke up in the middle of the night, couldn't sleep, my kid was screaming, I put him back to bed, and I was like, alright, I'm awake, I'll do a run. And what ended up happening was I had the best run I've ever had on 202. I've done 202 at least 15-20 times a day since I had the patch. And I've been trying all different kinds of builds. I've been trying Monk, Knight, Clockwork Mage, anything with healing, Werebeast, Leprechaun. I thought maybe you had to kill the Horde in order to get through Wave 2. I was trying everything. I've been all over the place. And so it's like 3 o'clock at night, just put my kid back to bed, and I'm like, I'll do a run. And I'm killing it. So the footage I'm showing you right now wasn't actually recording because I didn't think it'd be that good at night at 3 o'clock in the morning. That I was going to be practicing. This is from the day before. And it gives you a general sense of like how wave 1 goes. Wave 1, well, with this build, I can clear it. So I figured out with Werebeast, if you wear 4 wizard pieces on, 2 knight, you can maximize the number of initial upgrades. When I do it right, I can clear it basically every time. The Werebeast with a double snail pet and all of his inherent healing, you can clear wave 1, let's say 3 out of 4 times. But wave 2 is basically impossible. I even tried Paladin. Like, I'm throwing everything I can at this concept. And I cannot get past 1 minute. I just cannot do it. My second death always be at 108. And that'll be the end of the run because there's just like no, it's just all hope is lost. But this run, I was rocking it. And I had no deaths at 108. And so I was like, all right, I'm invested in this thing. I am going to make it work. Because this is, I've done 60 to 70 runs over the course of a week. I need this because like, no one wants to just see me like failing all of the time, even though I probably should make a compilation of myself just failing all the time. But it was always the same thing. Just 108, I'm done. And so I was past it. I was like, all right, I'm going to clear this frigging level. And so that's where we're going to start off now. So you can see kind of like wave 1 ending. This was just some old run. And that's basically what I'm doing. So it's like 4 wizards, so you have the slow, 2 knight for extra health, double snail, and you can turn Werebeast into like a really tanky dude. This is probably the build I'm going to explain how to beat the rest of Nightmare mode in. But for this, you need to get Ice Wand evolved, and that's where I think the story goes wrong. So I'll switch over to it now. All right, so this is my run. I'm 123 in wave 2. I'm like, oh my god. Like I think this is going to be. I'm like. You can see he's like tanking stuff. He's just not dying. So my first death is at 115. That's crazy. Usually this is my second death and I'm done. It's like, okay, I'm gonna figure out how to make this run work. And so here we go. Now this is my mindset at 3 o'clock in the morning. Is like, this is it. 70 runs. This is the best one I've ever had. And I'm gonna be like under a minute. Like I'm under a minute. It's like, oh my God, I can do this. So I'm like, all right, I'm in. There's 60 gems. And I get Ice Wand. I'm like, oh sweet. Now I'm gonna, if I lose again, I'm gonna have 120 gems more, and I'll be able to evolve Ice Wand. And like I lived like another 20 seconds. Like, non-Warlord, I don't know how you do better than this, because like this is just. So the issue now is, okay, so now I'm 180 gems in, and like I am shaking. I'm like, I only have like 1,000 more gems, 2,000 more gems to work with here. So I have like 2 more revives, and like this is it. Like this is the run. I get another Ice Wand. I'm like, okay, this really is the run. It's meant to be. So 240. So I'm at 60, 180. I'm 420 gems in here. I have like 1,500 gems left. So I have what, 1 more revive? I'm like, yes, I got this. And then there, I got evolved Ice Wand. Thank God. So I have Evolve Ice Wand. I'm at the end of wave 2. I have hope. 520. I have 1 more revive left in me. I can do this. Can do this. And I'm at this point, I'm like hyperventilating. You see me pause on that last talent choice? It's like, cause like, oh shit, it's actually happening. I'm going all in. And I did it. I cleared wave 2. I frigging did it. Right? So that's 60, 180. I'm 1,000 gems in, and I'm like, thank you. I finally, Wave 3, everyone tells you wave 3 is easier, and wave 3 is easier. So I'm like, I did it. I beat wave 2. I'm like shaking, can barely breathe. I'm like, let's take a deep breath. You're gonna see me pause in between these two, because like, man. Okay. Just concentrate. Don't let the stupid flock of seagulls get you, right? Because that's what's going to come in here, right? These flock of seagulls, right? And he's tanky. Like, I'm not doing well here. I'm shaking, and I'm absorbing those first two. All right, it's like, okay, now like, calm down. I've been in high-level situations before. I used to play sports. Like, this is just a video game. Calm down, dude. You have one more revive left. And so, whew, it's like, okay, now, I'm minute 30 in. I got this. This is easy. People are telling me this is easy. I got it. And, like, I'm playing pretty well here. Right? The way you kite with the Werebeast is a little bit different than Clockwork Mage. It's like a zigzag, because you can take damage. Like, he'll heal it back up, so you can take damage. So the thing that'll get you is this. Is when it starts being, like, a horde around you. If you can just have them running past you, you're fine. It's when they get stuck on you, and especially because I don't have Divine Aura here, they're just going to wail on me. So what I need to do is not get hit. I'm like, you can feel me right now, like, having a panic attack about this run. So it's like, I still have 48, so I still have one more. So that was it. I'm in this thing. I'm an econ major. I've told people, and as my wife, there's this thing called a sunk cost. Things you've lost already, you're not getting back, and you don't make future decisions based on the past. But now I'm 2,000 gems in, and I'm like, F this. I am beating this level. There is 35 seconds left. There is no way I am not gonna just 1,900 gems. Just gonna do it. 20 bucks in. I got this. There are 28 seconds left. I'm going to beat it. There's no way that I can't live for 20 more seconds. I didn't live for 20 more seconds. I am going to beat this level. And, like, sunk cost is some other person's idea of, like, how the world works. It's not my idea of how the world works at this point. It's like, there are 20 seconds left in this level. This is like, I can write this off for taxes. I'm $40 and that's fine. That's not a big deal. 40 bucks for one level after taxes is $30, and it's not. I lasted 8 seconds on that last one, and now I'm like crying. I'm physically crying in bed by myself. My wife, I'm like trying to, like, I put my kid down, my wife's in bed. I'm like playing this game on the side, like crying, which is ridiculous. But it's like, it. I'm going all in. I didn't get this goddamn far to not make it through. Just didn't feel good. Yeah, I cleared the level, but it didn't feel good. You know what cost $100? Warlord. You know what cost me $100? This run. I don't know how you beat this without Warlord. I've tried every which way. I've gone back and I beat this 2 days ago, 3 days ago. In the interim, I've just been playing this level more. I cannot beat this level. And it's driving me nuts. I mean, you look at my stats and, like, I cleared it. But man, I didn't clear this. I don't deserve it. Moral of the story is, don't play video games at 3 o'clock in the morning for money, number one. And number two, like, wait for Warlord? Like, oh gosh. Yeah. So, that's my story on day 3 of Nightmare. A true, actual nightmare. On the bright side, so this was at 3 o'clock in the morning. By the afternoon, I had figured out a whole new strategy on how to clear, like, the rest of Nightmare, but also help you clear 201. So I had a really good day the rest of the day. But man, oh man, this video did not feel good. And then I go to the Discord chat and I'm like, hey, I cleared it. And they're like, great, how'd you do it? I'm like, I spent money and I just got berated. I already feel like shit. And then I go to here and they're just like, you suck, you idiot. And it's like, I know, I don't feel good about this. I was willing to spend, like, in the moment, $40. I can write that off pre-taxes. It's like $35. I didn't want to spend $100 on this level, but I did. And so nightmare mode can be a nightmare if you let it be. All right, so everyone, I know that was kind of sad, but let it be a learning lesson for you. And I still love this game because, like I said, later that day, I have a great new strategy. I wrote a great script for it, and I have some really good videos coming out. So keep following along on my journey because that's what it is. It's a journey through Nightmare. And I'm Kolz. I'm technically a high-level HVH player who made a really bad decision one time. But keep following me along and subscribe if you like this. And yeah. Oh, and remember, always do your adventures.